Oceanside Bombers standing at 1-8 at the bottom of the league. But these two teams know each other very well as they went head-to-head a couple times this season in a very competitive match. Going over to the players to watch, starting with the home team, we will have quarterback number 12, Andrew McBride. As you can see at 6'4", 205. Andrew's the guy that can come off the bench but also start as well for the Beaumont Renegades. And he's a quarterback that plays a lot with really good efficiency and decision-making ability at the quarterback position. He leads his high-powered offense against the Oceanside's defense. Going over to the away team, the Bombers quarterback will be Mark Cesar. Mark Cesar is 6'2", 200 pounds out of San Diego State. He's going to be their QB1, and he's going to have the ability to control the tempo and finish drives on the road in a hostile environment here in Beaumont, Texas, if the Oceanside Bombers wants to get off the losing skid and get back in the winning column tonight here in Beaumont, Texas. As you can see, we have two good matchups between the Beaumont Renegades at 2-5, and we have the Oceanside Bombers at 1-8, and we'll take a break, and when we come back, we will have kickoff coming up next here at Doggett Ford Arena.
It starts in a quiet, empty building, and the lights come on. Suddenly, you're not watching the game. You're inside it. Every step, every hit, you can feel it building, faster, louder, until there's no space left and no holding it back. This is Arena Football 1. Watch on Home Team Network.
Clarksville don't whisper. Clarksville roars. Because in here, the ball never dies.
Lateral G-force dampeners engaged.
0 to 60.
Burst propulsion activated. Aerobic capacity maximized.
Hydraulic extension vector enabled.
Threat detection engaged.
This monster is ready.
Minnesota Monsters. Get your tickets now.
Welcome back to Beaumont, Texas. I'm your host, Lemont Williams, kicking off right now for Week 11 here in Beaumont, Texas at the Doggett Ford Arena. We have the Beaumont Renegades versus the Oceanside Bombers. And during the break, the Beaumont Renegades won the toss but decided to defer. As you can see, Oceanside will receive the ball here on the road, and Oceanside comes in on a losing streak right now at the bottom of the standings. And you have the kickoff return coming right back as Beaumont swarms in and brings down the kickoff returner. If you're the Bombers right now, you want to establish your offense early and often here in the first quarter on the road. To establish yourself on the offense, you got to bring some balance if you're the Oceanside Bombers. Flipping to the opposite side of the field, if you're the Beaumont Renegades and haven't been home in quite some time, you want to get the crowd into this game early and often as well. Defensively, you want to be able to bring some pressure on the quarterback, but also have some really good open field tackling out the gate. Starting quarterback for the Oceanside Bombers, again, is number 11, Mark Cesar. As right now we're trying to get things going here. Looks like we have some issues with the chain game on the side as they adjust the chains, get everything situated. All right, here comes the Bombers offense. Cesar at the quarterback position, number 11, drops back, steps up in the pocket, and takes off running with his legs. An excellent run out the gate for the Bombers. I talked about them setting the tone early and often here on the road. And that's exactly what you want to do. Take out this replay here. Cesar didn't see what he liked in the surveying the down the field, but he decided to keep it and run it with his legs. Picked up a lot of positive yards getting in the red zone for the Bombers here on the opening drive. Cesar drops back again, feels the pressure, rolls to the right, drops the ball off right at the last second to his receiver, number 8. Is it a touchdown? We'll see if they call it. But it looks like they did not call a touchdown. Actually, they did call it a touchdown. You can take it a replay again as Cesar runs away from the defender, drops it off to number 9, his wide receiver, and that will be Vincent Strang Jr. for the touchdown. And just like that, 2 plays, and the Bomber is on the board, striking first with a touchdown in the extra point good with the score now 7-0 over the Beaumont Renegades. So if you went to the restroom and came back, the Oceanside Bombers is attacking the Beaumont Renegades out the gate. First 2 plays offensively, they score a touchdown, which was Strain Jr., Vincent Strain Jr., number 9, the receiver, receiving the dump-off pass from Cesar for the touchdown for the Bombers. So you got to be impressed what you're seeing from Oceanside Bombers on the road. Despite being 1-8 this season and being on the losing streak right now, they come out here with an effective game plan and it's playing off right now in the first quarter. Your Beaumont Renegades about to receive the football. You got to have a short-term memory and make those adjustments defensively. But offensively, we know Beaumont's a team with a high-powered, explosive offense performed by their quarterbacks. Either it's going to be player to watch, number 12, Andrew McBride, or it could be Carl Robertson III, their dual threat quarterback. So we'll see who comes out on the field for their starting quarterback in their opening series after this kickoff. All right, the Oceanside Bombers gets ready to kick it off, and the Bombers kicks it high and deep, and the ball is not even returnable for the Beaumont Renegades. So here comes the offense for the Renegades. Leading their offense will be their quarterback, number 3, Carl Robertson III. So McBride gets a lot of playing time, even though we highlighted him as the player to watch. But Carl Robertson has been their go-to leading captain quarterback for the last 2 seasons. If you remember, the Beaumont Renegades had an inaugural season, a successful one at that, winning the championship in a different league, Arena League, but now they transition over to the Arena Football 1 League, and today leading their first offense on the field for the first series will be Carl Robertson Jr. Robertson gets the snap, shotgun position, takes off, and throws the football in an incomplete pass on the run to his receiver, Vincent Wilkinson, number 8. Looks like the Renegades switches up their offense. Normally you will see Carl Robertson under the center, but on the first play of the game, in that first series, he came out in the shotgun position. That's something totally different from what we've seen early on from the Renegades this season. So second play of the game, second down, and again, Carl Robertson III is in the shotgun position. Here comes the pressure up the middle, and sack. Wow, a huge sack there by the Bombers as they blitz down the middle and catches Carl Robertson III off guard for the safety. Let's take another look at this replay here. Look down the middle, Broad Street, as you can see the linebacker come on a delayed blitz and catches Carl Robertson III off guard for the safety. Let's give credit to number 90, looks like it was number 97. Lance DeSobo with the sack for the Bombers. And the Bombers right now are out the gate offensively and defensively flying high as the score now is 11 Oceanside Bombers to the Beaumont Renegades 0 here early on in the first quarter. Didn't see this coming, but these two teams know each other very well. Has played each other throughout the season. This is actually their third meeting in the Arena Football 1. And if you're the Beaumont Renegades, you have to have a lot of concerns now. You had it defensively, giving up a touchdown in the first two plays for the Bombers, and offensively giving up a huge sack in your opening series. So let's see what happens here for the defense this second time around against the Bombers. Kick was low and not returnable for the Bombers.
The ball will be placed on the 5-yard line.
So the ball will be placed on the 5-yard line for the Bombers. And if you're the head coach for the Bombers, and you're led by your quarterback, number 11, Mark Cesar, I mean, you just give him the football again and allow him to do his thing, because he was unbelievable in the opening series. Took that long run down the field to get his team in the red zone, and there shortly after dropped off the pass to his receiver for the touchdown. Cesar drops back, goes deep, man-to-man defense, goes high, and it's an incomplete pass. Good recovery there by the defensive back, number 23, Isaiah Hall. Even though the receiver had a step on him, Isaiah Hall did not give up on the play. As we take a look at this replay here, look at Mark Cesar, the quarterback, number 11, drops back from underneath the center and decides to go deep to his receiver, number 4 here. But here comes Isaiah Hall with the closing speed, number 23 for the Renegades, to knock down the football for an incomplete pass. Second down and 10 for the Bombers. Quick pass there by Cesar to his receiver. Caught by number 4 for the Bombers, Xavier Crawford. Their go-to receiver early on here in this game on the road against the Renegades. So here's a huge third down for the Renegades. Remember in the first series, they gave up an early touchdown. If they can slow down the Bombers on this, they'll put them in a fourth down position where they had to make a decision on how to get the first down. Here comes Cesar going deep for his receiver, and we have a flag on the play. It looks like it's going to be pass interference, maybe against the Renegades. Could be against Isaiah Hall.
Number 23, defense, automatic first down.
And it actually is a legal contact penalty against number 23, Isaiah Hall. So now the Renegades defense give a gift to the Bombers offense. Great field position and the first down on that last play. First and 10 for the Bombers. Ball is placed on the 15-yard line. Cesar still under the center for the Bombers. Quick pass across the middle. Completion there to his receiver. number 14 for the Bombers. And now completion was to Marquise Lawson, number 14 for the Bombers. So as you can see, the offensive game plan for the Bombers is to get the ball out of the hands of the starting quarterback, Cesar, early and often. You want to go with your quick reads and your quick receivers across the middle, and it's been working thus far. Cesar drops back again, feels the pressure going up. Man-to-man coverage at the top as he goes to his receiver, and it just overthrows him over his head out of bounds. Just tuning in to this game right now, the Oceanside Bombers has jumped on the Beaumont Renegades, score 11-0 on the road. Bombers didn't waste any time scoring with the first two plays of the opening series. Then, on defense, they was able to stop Carl Robertson III in the end zone for safety. Cesar drops back again, go across the middle, and this time it's completed to his number one target thus far in this game. That's number 4, and that's Xavier Crawford. Excellent pitch and catch there between the quarterback and the receiver. Cesar knew that Crawford will be coming across the middle, caught him in stride with the pass. Good concentration there by Crawford to be able to know that he's going to get some contact, get the reception, and get close to the first down. Brings up 3rd and short for the Bombers. Cesar hands the football off for the first running attempt for the Bombers this evening or this afternoon, and stopped in his tracks by the Renegades defensive front, number 66. Give credit to Sidney Jones. Good stop there by Sidney Jones. Brings up 4th down and short. And it looks like the Bombers will be going for a field goal attempt. And if so, they need to hurry up. They're coming down to 4, 3, 2, 1. Delay a game call on the Bombers.
Delay of game. Offense. 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
As I mentioned, the Bombers took their time to get on the field. They was kind of confused on what they wanted to do. It was obvious they wanted to go for a field goal opportunity, but didn't get set and was called for the delay of game. Everyone is set now for the Bombers to see if he can make this field goal. Snap is high, kick is low, and it's no good, but it's returnable for the Renegades. And here come Isaiah Hall running it back, and is brought down by the Bombers. What an exciting first quarter so far, and we'll take a break and we'll bring you more live action after this quick break.
Welcome to the fastest game on turf.
The scoreboard doesn't rest.
This is Arena Football 1.
New cities.
A hit like that only happens in Arena Football 1.
New chaos.
This is why you tune in.
New rivalries.
Unbelievable.
The scoreboard is on tilt.
This is what AF1 is all about.
Don't blink. Because in here, the ball never dies.
Lateral G-force dampeners engaged.
0 to 60.
Burst propulsion activated. Aerobic capacity maximized.
Hydraulic extension vector enabled.
Threat detection engaged.
This monster is ready.
Minnesota Monsters. Get your tickets now.
Welcome back to Doggett Ford Arena here in Beaumont, Texas. I'm your host, Lemont Williams, and we have a really good game so far as the Oceanside Bombers has jumped on the Beaumont Renegades with the score 11-0 here midway through this first quarter. Renegades comes back with the first play of the second series, and quarterback Carl Robinson III is under the center now. They switches it up. He's now back under the center, and he goes to the outside to his receiver for the first reception of this afternoon. That's to number 8, Vincent Wilkinson, the big target outside for the Renegades. So if you're just tuning in and you missed the first series, the Beaumont Renegades didn't get off to a great start, ended up giving up a safety in the end zone to the Bombers. So seeing that reception there has to be a positive sign for the offense. Carl Robinson III again connects with Wilkinson for another completion. And right now that opportunity is starting to come to fruition each and every play for the Renegades. The connection and the chemistry is starting to show off the last 2 plays for Carl Robinson III, finding his receiver in Vincent Wilkinson. Quick passes outside and also across the middle. Robinson III goes back into the shotgun position. Another completion there for the Renegades. 3 for 3 so far in the series. And they go to Dontrell Morrison, the wide receiver there for the Renegades on the last play. So, again, 3 for 3 for Carl Robinson III. He's the guy that likes to play in rhythm and likes to build his chemistry each and every play, and it feels like he's starting to find his groove here in the second series for the Renegades as they're approaching the red zone opportunities on this 2nd and 5. Handoff, bounces to the outside, breaks a tackle, and walks into the end zone for the Beaumont Renegades will be number 14, Dontrell Morrison. That's how you do it. If you're the Beaumont Renegades to get back into this game, you aggressively go at the Bombers defensively. And take a look at this replay here. As Carl Robinson III is in the shotgun position, hands it off to the wide receiver in motion. That's number 14, Morrison. And he does everything on his own, breaking the tackle and also getting to the end zone and celebrating with the Beaumont Renegades fans in the back of the end zone. So great job offensively, again, for the Beaumont Renegades after giving up 11 quick points. They found a way to get back into this game the old-fashioned way by running the football, and the kick is blocked. Here comes the return opportunity for the Bombers as he's brought down. But a missed opportunity there for the Renegades as the PAT was blocked. But we're going to take a break here.
Immediate timeout.
We'll take a break, and we'll see you right after this short break.
Off the net.
This is Arena Football 1.
Look out.
The ball never dies.
The play never stops.
You better stay awake. Kick it, miss it,
This game doesn't stop.
doesn't matter.
Anything can happen.
You think the play's over?
He's got a chance off the rebound.
It's not.
Chaos.
Off the net.
Here we go again.
Right back at you. Because in here, the ball never dies.
Welcome back to Doggett Ford Arena. My name is Lemont Williams. I'm your host. And right now we have an excellent game as the Beaumont Renegades found a way to get back into it, scoring their first touchdown against the Oceanside Bombers as the Oceanside Bombers still leads 11 to the Beaumont Renegades 6. The Renegades did not block well on the point after the touchdown, which led to the block and returned by the Oceanside Bombers. So a lot of football has been played here in the first quarter. Both teams were really attacking each other. Got to give credit to the Oceanside Bombers. They set the table on the road despite being 1-8. They came out very aggressive and attacked the Beaumont Renegades with the passing as well as running the football with the quarterback and Mark Cesar. But then the Beaumont Renegades didn't give up. They came right back in the second series led by Carl Robertson III, their dual threat quarterback. He connected with his receivers, which really put the Bombers off guard defensively, because right after that, they ran it into the end zone. The Renegades ran the ball into the end zone with their receiver, Dontrell Morrison. So here come the Bombers, led again by Mark Cesar. Number 11, their quarterback. And here we go. 1st and 10 for Mark Cesar. Quick pass to the outside to Crawford. Crawford try to make the first defender move, but an excellent open field tackle there for the Beaumont Renegades. Give credit to number 0 for the Renegades to make a really good open field tackle to bring down Crawford on the outside. Bringing up now, 2nd down and 4 yards to go for the Bombers. Cesar drops back again. Here comes the pressure from the top side of the field. And guess who he finds? His number 1 target so far here in this first quarter. And that's, again, pass to number 4, Crawford. Xavier Crawford right now has the hot hand from a receiver standpoint for the Bombers. His ability to get away from the defensive back and find that open space so Cesar can find him for the quick pass. 1st and 10 as we approach 1:30 to go here in the first quarter. Cesar drops back, feels the pressure, steps up in the hole, and is brought down by the Beaumont Renegades defensive line. Again, that's Sidney Jones. Sidney Jones, number 66, brought him down. Got to give credit to the outside end. The pressure came from the outside, which forced Cesar to be able to step up in the pocket. And Mr. Jones, Sidney Jones, did all the rest, bringing him down for no gain. 2nd and 10 for the Oceanside Bombers. Quick draw back there. Here comes the pressure again, and also finds the receiver across the middle. Even though the defenders was in his face, looks like number 8 for the Bombers, or check that, it might be number 9, Vincent Strain Jr. for the quick reception across the middle. Now it's 1st and goal for the Bombers. Man in motion. Cesar drops back, almost lost his footing, but still finds his receiver in Crawford for little to no gain. So Cesar stumbles out of the gate when he comes from beneath the center. But he's able to get the ball out of his hand to his receiver in Crawford.
The end of the first quarter.
And that will be the end of the first quarter. As we go into a break, we have the Oceanside Bombers 11 to the Beaumont Renegades 6 here. As we take a break, and we have more action in the second quarter.
It starts in a quiet, empty building, and the lights come on. Suddenly, you're not watching the game. You're inside it. Every step, every hit, you can feel it building, faster, louder, until there's no space left and no holding it back. This is Arena Football 1. Watch on Home Team Network.
Clarksville wasn't built quiet, now built loud, built proud, built fire. Built on boots, hit ground, no tire. Built on hearts that don't back down, go higher. No permission, we don't ask that. Kick the door, yeah, we crashed that. 48 inches wall, where you at? Running too wide, yeah, you need that. Yeah, no sidelines, ain't no safety. No soft land is gonna save me. You don't watch, nah, you feel me. Whole crowd standing, energy crazy. Show up early, stay late, feel the ground shake. No breaks, hear the sound, that's us. That's us, that's us.
Whatever your game is, pain shouldn't stop you. At Beacon Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, we're here to help you move forward. From the sidelines to the operating room, from rehab to recovery, our team of experts provides the same world-class care trusted by the pros, so you can keep playing, working, and living without limits. Don't let pain hold you back. Schedule your appointment today at beaconortho.com.
Welcome back to Beaumont, Texas, Doggett Ford Park Arena. Excellent first quarter as we start the second quarter. Again, Oceanside Bombers is leading on the road at 1-8 to 11 to the Beaumont Renegades, who's 2-5, 6 points. So leading them down the field again is their starting quarterback, Mark Cesar, as they're in the red zone against the Beaumont Renegades. Here comes the pressure. Pass across the middle, and it is a touchdown for the Oceanside Bombers as he finds his receiver, his red-hot receiver throughout this first half. That's Crawford, Xavier Crawford for the Oceanside Bombers. Take a look at the replay here. Sends the man in motion out of the shotgun position. Crawford in man-to-man coverage. Didn't feel the pressure from the defensive back, so he has some space. And you got to give credit to his quarterback, Mark Cesar, to be able to get him to drop the ball in his lap so he can be able to get the reception and run into the end zone. Extra point is up and good. And now you can see the score has continued to move up as the Bombers has 17 points to the Beaumont Renegades 6 points. So you're probably asking yourself, how did we get here? So as the host, as we can take another look at the replay again, Cesar finds Xavier Crawford coming across from the right side, left on the screen, right on the field, finding his receiver in number 4, Xavier Crawford. Red hot target so far, very active in the first half. Actually his go-to guy for the touchdown. So kind of recap so far how we got here in the first quarter. The Oceanside Bombers came out on the first 2 plays, striking first with a touchdown. And right there shortly after, as the defense got on the field, they sacked starting quarterback for the Beaumont Renegades, Carl Robertson III, for a safety, which gave them 11 quick points. The Renegades found a way to get back in it offensively in their second series, moving down the field, even though they missed the point after touchdown. And we just witnessed the Bombers scoring their second touchdown with the pass to Crawford. Here comes the kickoff return for the Renegades. Exploding down the left side of the field is their kickoff returner, number 14, Dontrell Morrison. Remember that name. He's the young man that scored the running touchdown for the Renegades to give them 6 points. So that's some excellent field position. Let's take another look at this outstanding run back by Morrison. He was able to suck in the defense over the kickoff team to the inside, but he used his speed to bounce out to the outside and pick up some more yards and keep those legs moving for the Renegades. So gives really good field position for the quarterback, which should be, trying to see now, Carl Robertson III is still in at the quarterback position for the Renegades in their 3rd series offensively here in the first half. Robertson struggled, Carl Robertson III struggled in the 1st series in the shotgun position, went back to underneath the center in the 2nd series to move the ball down the field, but now he goes back to the shotgun position for the Renegades. Ball is snapped. Robertson gets it away and finds a wide open receiver across the middle. A big target at that. That's number 2 for the Renegades. And that picks up the 1st down for the Renegades. Quick strike there by the Renegades, which you anticipate and want if you're a Renegades fan to get back into this game. Renegades stays in the shotgun position. Carl Robertson signals for the receiver to go in motion and hands it off to the big man for the Renegades. And it looks like number 62, Trayvon Stewart. Number 62, gaining about 3 yards there on the rushing play, making it 2nd and goal for the Renegades. Got it. Ball is snapped. Carl Robertson III getting pressure. Rolls out, and here comes the pressure again, bringing out Carl Robertson III for the sack. As you can see in the replay here, the pressure on Carl Robertson III. He thought he had some more time to reset, but not against the Bombers' defensive line as they bring him down for a sack. They are pushing him back, now making it 3rd down and 15 yards to go. And it looks like it's a false start against the Renegades as well. Waiting on the call from the official.
With contact, number 98, defense, 5-yard penalty.
Oh, okay, well, I actually called all sides against the Bombers, where I thought it would be false start on the Renegades. So that helps the Renegades make up for the previous play, giving up a sack against the Bombers' defensive line. Still 3rd down and 10 yards to go. Man goes in motion. Carl Robertson doesn't get any pressure, throws it up high, and he finds his receiver for the touchdown. And that be for number 11, Ziri Davis for the Renegades. So that's how you get right back into the game if you're the Renegades. Move the ball down the field despite giving up a few penalties. The Renegades was able to bounce back, led by Carl Robertson III to find Davis in the back of the end zone for the touchdown. Now the score is 18, Oceanside Bombers to the Beaumont Renegades 12. Looks like the Renegades is going to go for it here. Quick pass to the outside, 50-50 ball. It is actually over the wall as the receiver goes up high to catch it. And he looks like he's still down on the field.
No good. Media timeout.
We'll take a media timeout right here as they pay attention to the player on the field. He's up on his feet, but we'll take a media timeout and come to you right back after this quick break.
It starts in a quiet, empty building, and the lights come on. Suddenly, you're not watching the game. You're inside it. Every step, every hit, you can feel it building, faster, louder, until there's no space left and no holding it back. This is Arena Football 1. Watch on Home Team Network.
Clarksville wasn't built quiet, now built loud, built proud, built fire. Built on boots, hit ground, no tire. Built on hearts that don't back down, go higher. No permission, we don't ask that. Keep the door, yeah, we crash that. 48 inches wall, where you at? Running too wide, yeah, you need that. Yeah, no sidelines, ain't no safety. No soft land is gonna save me. You don't watch, nah, you feel me. Whole crowd standing, energy crazy. Show up early, stay late, feel the ground shake. No breaks, hear the sound, that's us. That's us, that's us.
Every dream starts with a chance. A chance to build something bigger than yourself, bigger than the game. For this team, this city, and every kid watching in the stands, this is where it begins. And with these lights in front of this community, dreams are becoming reality. This is Oceanside Bombers football.
Whatever your game is, pain shouldn't stop you. At Beacon Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, we're here to help you move forward. From the sidelines to the operating room, from rehab to recovery, our team of experts provides the same world-class care trusted by the pros, so you can keep playing, working, and living without limits. Don't let pain hold you back. Schedule your appointment today at beaconortho.com.
Welcome back to Doggett Ford Park Arena here in Beaumont, Texas. I'm your host, Lemont Williams, and we have a very interesting game as the Beaumont Renegades fought their way back into this game, only down by 6 points against the Oceanside Bombers. The Bombers still lead the game 18 to the Beaumont Renegades 12. And the Renegades are now kicking off back to the Bombers. Kick is up, and it's too high, not returnable for the
Hit the playing and structure. Ball will be placed
for
at the
the
20-yard line.
Oceanside Bomber.
First down,
The ball will be
Oceanside.
placed on the 20-yard line, which is great field position for the Oceanside Bombers. So the Oceanside Bombers, led by their quarterback Mark Salzar. Been mispronouncing his name throughout the first quarter, so I apologize for that, but it's Salzar, and Salzar has been leading and doing a really good job for the Oceanside Bombers throughout this first half. Salzar comes into the game with a lot of confidence, and it showed so far on the road. To run down the field, led the offense first 2 plays in the first quarter for a quick touchdown. Salzar came right back in his second to third opportunity. The offense led down the field. So Salzar here drops back, goes to the outside. Nothing doing on the outside as the defensive end for the Beaumont Renegades uses those long arms and big hands to knock down the football. That was number 9, John Griggs, the defensive end for the Beaumont Renegades. Salzar thought he was able to go to the quick out pitch to the receiver, but it didn't trick the defensive end as he stayed home, put his hands up, and Griggs knocked it down. So now it's 2nd and 10 for Salzar in the Bombers offense. Salzar out of the shotgun position again, try to go for a quick pass to the outside, and the same result as number 9, Griggs gets his big hands up again. John Griggs at 6'4", 6'5", knocks the football down. Salazar has to be able to make some changes. He can't be telegraphing the football, especially on the side with John Griggs. He's not fooled at all. Salazar again in the shotgun position. Salazar out to the outside, and the ball is incomplete, trying to go to Crawford. So the first 3 and out for Salazar and the offense, as the Bombers looks like they're going to go for the kick. If you remember in Arena Football 1, if it bounces off the net, then the Renegades have an opportunity to return it with Isaiah Hall back there deep, number 23. Let's see what happens here for the Bombers. Kick is up. Definitely is going to be returned by the Renegades. Well, I thought it was. Goes out of bounds. So no return. No good kick and no good return for the Renegades. Perfect opportunity for the Renegades to get back into this game. They're only down by 6 points. As you can remember, they started cooking shortly late in the first quarter, getting their offense together, led by Carl Robertson III, their dual threat quarterback. So Coach Mayfield right now for the Beaumont Renegades, this is the perfect opportunity for you to kind of sneak back into this game, either tie it up with 6 points or you can, tie it up, try to get a 2-point conversion and tie it up overall. Actually, they can, take the lead if they go for the point after. Beaumont Renegades has struggled this season with points after, so they just rely on Carl Robertson III for a 2-point conversion. But either way, there's an opportunity for them to kind of get back in this game led by the offense here on this series. Carl Robertson III drops back, gets the pressure, flush out of the pocket, and just throws it away for the Renegades on that first play of this series. Give credit to the Oceanside Bombers defensive backs staying home on top of the receivers and not allowing Carl Robertson III to find his receivers open for an opportunity. Second and 10 for the Renegades. Goes with the running play, with the running back in motion. That looks like Davis, Zuri Davis, for the Renegades with a quick handoff for 2 to 3 yard pickup for the Renegades offense. Giving us now 3rd down and 7. Carl Robertson III and company offense. There it is. Play developed, was able to find a receiver to the outside for the Beaumont Renegades, and that looks like that's number 8, Vincent Wilkinson. Or here's another reception there from Carl Robertson III. That was excellent execution there for the Beaumont Renegades. Carl Robertson III showed patience in the pocket from the shotgun position, allowed the receivers to develop their route. And once they came to the top of their routes, he was able to find Wilkinson for the first down, for the reception to get the first down. Robertson III drops back, feels the pressure, eludes one defender, and he takes off using his legs. He's a very, very good runner at the quarterback position from a dual threat position. Only picked up 2 yards. It looks like we have a player down on the field for Oceanside Bombers.
Injury timeout.
see here in this replay, Robertson III feels the pressure right there, lose it. And we're going to take a quick break. And when we return, we'll have more football coming to you live here in Beaumont, Texas.
This is not just football. This is speed, intensity, and non-stop action. Welcome to Arena Football 1, where the field is smaller, but the hits are harder, the plays are faster, and every second counts. High-scoring battles, electric atmospheres, and athletes pushing the limit on every snap. No breaks, no mercy. Just football at full throttle. This is where legends ride, and the game never slows down. Arena Football. One fast, fierce, unforgettable. Watch on Home Team Network.
Clarksville wasn't built quiet, now built loud, built proud, built fire. Built on boots, hit ground, no tire. Built on hearts that don't back down, go higher. No permission, we don't ask that. Kick the door, yeah, we crashed that. 48 inches wall, where you at? Running too wide, yeah, you need that. Yeah, no sidelines, ain't no safety. No soft land is gonna save me. You don't watch, now you feel me. Whole crowd standing, energy crazy. Show up early, stay late, feel the ground shake. No breaks, hear the sound, that's us. That's us, that's us.
Whatever your game is, pain shouldn't stop you. At Beacon Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, we're here to help you move forward. From the sidelines to the operating room, from rehab to recovery, our team of experts provides the same world-class care trusted by the pros, so you can keep playing, working, and living without limits. Don't let pain hold you back. Schedule your appointment today at beaconortho.com.
Welcome back to Doggett Ford Arena here in Beaumont, Texas. I'm your host, Lemont Williams, and we have a very interesting game as the Beaumont Renegades, now led by their quarterback, their dual-threat quarterback, Carl Robertson III here late in the second quarter, is pushing against the Bombers' defense. Robertson III with a quick pass across the middle, and what a big hit there by the Bombers' defensive back, number 1. As he goes across the middle, David Haney, number 1, tattoos him as he comes across in the post route. So now it's a third down and looks like 3rd and 3, possibly 4 yards to go. 3rd and 3, actually, for the Renegades. Snap there, hand off. Good hard run. Did he get enough for the first down? Looks like Stewart again. Trevor Stewart there. We'll see if they call it a first down. Actually, they do call it a first down for the Renegades. So first down by Stewart. Trevor Stewart. See the big man using his leverage and size to fight, keep moving those legs for the first down. So here come the Renegades with 1st and 10. Approaching 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Carl Robertson III in the shotgun position, finds his receiver sitting there in the slot. Throws it to number 5, Trey Taylor, for the reception. All right, here we go. Less than 2 minutes to go. And here come the Renegades offense, threatening in the red zone. Carl Robertson III is still in the shotgun position for the Renegades. Handoff. No, actually keep it by Carl Robertson III and was not, and got his helmet knocked off and still talking smack with the defensive back. you got to give credit to the Bombers. They was not fooled on that last play at all. Stayed home, played their assignment to stop Carl Robertson III. Actually, Trayvon Watson Sr., number 18 for the Bombers, playing smart football on the outside. Here we go, 3rd down and 5 with approaching a minute to go here in the second quarter. And actually coming up on a 1 minute warning here in the second quarter.
1 minute timeout.
So we have the 1 minute. So we have the 1 minute warning break. We'll take a timeout and bring you more football here in Beaumont, Texas after the break.
It starts in a quiet, empty building, and the lights come on. Suddenly, you're not watching the game. You're inside it. Every step, every hit, you can feel it building, faster, louder, until there's no space left and no holding it back. This is Arena Football 1. Watch on Home Team Network.
Lateral G-force dampeners engaged.
0 to 60.
Burst propulsion activated. Aerobic capacity maximized.
Hydraulic extension vector enabled.
Threat detection engaged.
This monster is ready.
Minnesota Monsters. Get your tickets now.
It starts in a quiet,
Touchdown and bad snap, recovered by Carl Robertson III. He throws it up, and guess what? Touchdown, Beaumont Renegades. And that's how you turn a mistake into points. As it started off with a bad snap to Carl Robertson III, he was able to recover the football and find his receiver, Trey Taylor, number 5, in the back of the end zone for a touchdown. Take another look at the replay. Bad snap originally. Carl Robertson III under poise, gets himself back together to find Trey Taylor in the back of the end zone for a touchdown. Tying up the game now, 18-all here with 46 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Got a really good interview coming up at halftime. Albany Firebird co-owner Andy Guchel will be interviewed. Can't wait for that to play for everyone watching online. Stick around for that at halftime in 46 seconds.
Delay of game, offense, 5-yard penalty. We will attempt to try.
And we have a delay of game on the Beaumont Renegades. And again, the Renegades has been having kicking issues throughout the season. So I'm very surprised that they're going for it on this one. But you never know. See how it plays out for the kicker. Snap is good. Kick is up. And it's no good. Hit off the upright for the Renegades. The Bombers thought it was an opportunity for them to run back, but Nobody returned the ball back. So yes, the kick is no good as the score stays 18-all between the Beaumont Renegades and the Oceanside Bombers. Is 46 seconds enough for Salazar to get the Bombers offense going? There's another look at the kick, and it goes right up against the right upright. Go figure. The Beaumont Renegades cannot buy a break with the special teams unit and the point after team throughout the season. So those issues continue to go up. But as I was mentioning, it's 53 seconds now left in the first half. Is Mark Salazar, got enough time for him to move the Bombers down the field? We will see here shortly as the Renegades now about to kick off the ball to the kickoff return team for the Bombers.
All right, Renegade fans, stop those feet, hit those chairs, let's get going!
Kick is up, and it's returnable for the Bombers. Good kickoff return and good blocking up front for the Bombers kickoff team. Put the ball close to the 20-yard line. Things are getting a little chippy down on the field, but with 42 seconds left, here comes Salazar in the offense.
Renegade fans, this is when I need you to make as much noise as you can to throw that offense off. Come on, I want to hear it the whole time. Don't stop, not even whenever they're at the line. I want to hear you make the noise.
Here comes Salazar. Mark Salazar, the offensive quarterback, has been very efficient and productive in the first half for the Bombers. Another quick pass to the outside to Crawford. Completion is made, but no, looks like we have a flag on. Oh, a player lost his helmet. So
Timeout, Oceanside, their first
and
timeout
also
of the half.
Oceanside calls a timeout with 37 seconds to go here in the first half.
I don't think you understood that assignment. You were allowed.
Very entertaining first half for both teams. Just to recap, if you missed the first quarter, the Bombers came out with Mark Salazar running down the field to give a great field position on the second play of their opening series. He drops the ball off to his receiver for a touchdown. There shortly after, the Beaumont Renegades give up a sack to the Bombers defensive line, which gave the ball back to the Bombers and points, which put them up 11-0. Didn't take long for the Renegades to get back into this game, and now we have a tied-up ball game before halftime. Salazar drops up in the shotgun position, going deep, and just overthrows his receiver on that attempt. Brings up now 3rd down and 8 to go.
Remember whose house this is. It's the Renegades.
From the Bombers, Salazar is still in the shotgun position. Flushed out of the pocket of Salazar by the pressure and just got it out of his hand in time, but did not get the completion as the defensive back Griggs was in his face on that last play. So now it'll be 4th down with 26 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Let's see what Mark Salazar and company and the offense will do. They have 3 receivers at the bottom, but it looks like another timeout is called by Oceanside.
Timeout, Oceanside, their second of the half.
Didn't like what they saw defensively, so they call a quick timeout. to make some adjustments.
We're in timeout right now, so I'll need y'all to do it again as soon as we get ready for this next go-round. I want everybody standing up. Come on, everybody get off
With the Bombers right now, you want to be able to try to take advantage of the pressure, but maybe you can just throw deep and find a way to catch the receivers in the man-to-man defense. Oh, actually going for the field goal. If you remember, the ball bouncing off the tent or off the net, it gives the Renegades an opportunity to return. Kick is up. No good, but here's an opportunity for the Renegades to return by Isaiah Hall. And here comes Hall. Hall is still up on his feet. And the whistle is blown with 12 seconds to go here in the second quarter.
The kick is no good, and the score remains tied, 12 seconds.
Both teams are still trying to find a way to put up some more points before the end of the first half. Here comes Carl Robertson III in the offense. I done seen some strange things in this league. So if they can score within 12 seconds, I would not be surprised. Carl Robertson III is under the center for the Renegades. Has the protection up front and goes deep for the receiver. Let him out there, but an incomplete pass to number 8, Vincent Wilkinson. We have 7 seconds to go here in the first half. Another opportunity for the Renegades to try to go deep again. Or possibility go across the middle, give your receiver enough space to be able to make a play. Maybe you can beat one defender and take it the distance. Robertson III is in the shotgun position, feels the pressure, steps up in the pocket, and is brought down. And I think that will do it. That will conclude and bring to the end to the first half. We'll see. And that's it. End of the first half. As Carl Robertson III was brought down. But the Renegades are saying they called a timeout. Let's see what's called.
Set the game clock to 1 second.
Yes, they're going to reset the game clock to 1 second as the Renegades was able to call a timeout with 1 second to go to give them one more shot to add some points on the scoreboard. The score tied down 18-all here in Beaumont, Texas at Doggett Ford Park Arena. Carl Robertson III is in the shotgun position. Ball is snapped to him. Robertson steps up, throws it deep into the end zone. Ball is up high and intercepted by the Bombers. That will conclude the first half. Excellent and exciting first half for both teams.
The end of the first half.
As both teams go into the locker room with 18 points here in Beaumont, Texas. So we'll take a break, and when we come back, we will pitch to the halftime interview as the Beaumont Renegades has 18 to the Oceanside Bombers 18, tied all here in Beaumont, Texas.
This is Arena Football 1.
Welcome to the fastest game on turf.
The ball never dies.
This is what AF1 is all about.
You want soft?
Let's go!
Wrong building.
Hits like that only happen in Arena Football 1.
Walls.
There's no escape on this field.
Speed.
To the house.
Impact.
This is why you tune in.
This game doesn't slow down. It closes in. Because in here, the ball never dies.
Whatever your game is, pain shouldn't stop you. At Beacon Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, we're here to help you move forward. From the sidelines to the operating room, from rehab to recovery, our team of experts provides the same world-class care trusted by the pros, so you can keep playing, working, and living without limits. Don't let pain hold you back. Schedule your appointment today at beaconortho.com.
Welcome back. I'm Lemont Williams, and we had an exciting first half here in Doggett Ford Arena in Beaumont, Texas, between the Beaumont Renegades at 18 points and the Oceanside Bombers at 18. We have a great interview as we prepare for this interview. We have an interview by Jeff Levac, is the host of the Arena 1 Season Pass. This week, Jeff had a conversation with Albany Firebirds co-owner Andy Gotru about his role relaunching the franchise and the league itself.
But real quick, I want y'all to give a round of applause to all.
Welcome to the AF1 Season Pass. My name is Jeff Levac, and I am thrilled to be joined by a guy that I've gotten to know very well over the last at least a decade now. You've been suffering through dealing with me. Andy Gelcher, we met through you and your car dealerships, but you are now one of the guys who is making arena football happen here in the capital region. So why take what little free time you have and just help relaunch the Albany Firebirds and give it back to the Albany community?
Yeah. And it has not been 10 years of suffering, Jeff, just for the record. It's been really great. But as far as relaunching the Firebirds and really cleaning up the mess that was previously in existence here, you know, Mike Quarta came to me and we had a conversation about this years ago, and you were also involved in that conversation. There's a lot of goodness that happens with the team. There's a lot of goodness that happens with the community. And I really think that beyond the, you know, the business of owning a sports team and trying to make that work, especially in the state of New York, which can present a unique set of challenges sometimes. It's been really, really great for the community. It's been really great for the fans. And that's why we ultimately do it.
So you've always been a sports guy. Is that kind of what led you into the Firebirds themselves, like the football aspect of it?
Yeah, there's this romantic belief, I think, a little bit, and these guys that are hanging on, some of them, and some of them that are still coming up through the system, that can still get an opportunity in either the UFL and certainly UFL to NFL. You see a lot of that now, and a lot of that has to do with NIL and the inability for professional teams to pull guys out of college, because in a lot of cases they're making more with their NIL deals than they would go into the league. So it creates a lot of opportunities for these young men to continue to pursue their careers, and I just really love being a part of that.
Andy Gelcher with us, part owner of the Albany Firebirds, but you doubled down. You and Mike Quarta and Jeff Fisher, you know, to name a few, get together and say, we're going to launch the AF1. Why launch this league? What was it about this plan that made you want to be a part of it?
We didn't like the format that anyone else was using from a league standpoint. And we thought that we had some good ideas and could do a better job. And, that's a heavy lift. It's a heavy lift, but our belief in the kind of the end vision of what it can be for the teams, for the players, for the coaches, for the fans really carries us through. Because as you know, there have been a lot of tough conversations and, a lot of hard, seasons thus far. But as we continue to grow and evolve and get better, it's really going to help us realize what that vision was, which is to create an excellent on-field product for the fans, for the players, for the coaches that really can self-sustain for years and years to come, and will continue to grow the league and make it better and better every year.
There's my next question for you. Where do you see the AF1 going? It's the only team, it's the only league that uses nets. It's the only real arena league, but where do you see it going from here just 2 years in?
The key to getting the AF1 really, really going is to get it to a position, or a point rather, where it can self-sustain. And the key to doing that is aligning with the right partners, whether it's through advertising, whether it's through other organic partnerships that can really help us create this ecosystem that sustains. And there's not so much pressure on owners and communities to fully support these teams year after year, year after year. And it really can be this kind of ecosystem where multiple people come together, multiple businesses come together to really make this whole thing work. And as you do that, you gain organic fan growth, you gain attention on a national and worldwide stage, which garners attention from players and other leagues. And I really think that we're building something special here that can really change how indoor arena football is played and managed from a league standpoint to really make it self-sustaining for years to come. And that's really what we're after.
All right, so you've had some serious success so far. What's been your favorite moment so far being a part of arena football and how the AF1?
I like to win. I like to win. I don't like to lose a lot. Obviously, we just were dealt our first loss by a great Michigan team here in Albany last week. That felt bad, but we carried a lot of momentum, I think, forward from it. I know Coach has. From a league standpoint, seeing people come together and learning things together that they previously were not aware of or weren't on their radar, helping them improve their teams in their markets has been very rewarding. And them also starting to understand and see the vision as it starts to come together and what this can be, and then aligning with us on that. That's really where the strength comes from, is the ownership groups really aligning on what the vision can be, not for us, but for the players, coaches, and the fans, and aligning on that and acting toward that has been very rewarding for me.
His name is Andy Gelcher. He's part owner of the Albany Firebirds, part owner of the AF1 itself. And thanks to you, the hard work you and the other guys are doing, that's why here at the AF1, the ball never dies. Welcome.
That was a great interview there by Jeff Levac, and we'll take a quick break. And when we come back, we'll recap the first half here in Beaumont, Texas.
This is Arena Football 1.
Unbelievable!
The ball never dies.
This is Arena Football 1.
8 men.
Hey, you're going to remember that one.
Nowhere to run.
Only an AF1.
Hockey speed.
Another one.
Football violence.
Unbelievable!
Small field.
Welcome to the wall.
Big collisions.
This is what AF1 is all about.
Don't blink. Because in here, the ball never dies.
Whatever your game is, pain shouldn't stop you. At Beacon Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, we're here to help you move forward. From the sidelines to the operating room, from rehab to recovery, our team of experts provides the same world-class care trusted by the pros, so you can keep playing, working, and living without limits. Don't let pain hold you back. Schedule your appointment today at beaconortho.com.
first half between the Beaumont Renegades at 18 with 18 points and the Oceanside Bombers 18 as well. Tied all here at halftime. And when we take a look at the halftime graphics on the stat-wise, it was very entertaining out the gate as the Oceanside Bombers jumped out there early, led by their quarterback, Mark Salzar. As you can see the stats right here, passing, starting with Oceanside, 81 passing total yards and negative 25 rushing. So they're playing one-dimensional football on the road so far, but they have 8 first downs. Flipping to the other side, you have the Beaumont Renegades with a total of 23 passing yards, 22 rushing yards, and 9 first downs. So as I recap the first half, I mentioned very interesting and entertaining first half. Mark Salzar led the Bombers, as you can see right here in this replay, getting away from defenders, dropping off to his receiver for the Oceanside's first touchdown in the first half. We'll take a break and bring you more information next after this halftime break. Well, actually, check that out. I thought we was going to break. Okay, well, we're still going through some stats. You see the highlights. This is the Beaumont Renegades scoring their first touchdown, getting back into the game, celebrating in the end zone with his fans as well as his teammates. And here comes Mark Salzar going across the middle to his receiver Crawford for a touchdown. In the first half, Crawford celebrates with a touchdown dance with the offensive line.
Happy Father's Day to each
and you can see coaching staff cheering up Crawford. Crawford was one of the main targets for the Bombers in the first half, but here comes the Beaumont Renegades as Carl Robertson III, a dual threat quarterback, finds his receiver Zuri Davis in the back of the end zone. Happy belated birthday to Zuri Davis as he turns 30 and scores a touchdown for the Beaumont Renegades. Another play here, another look at a play by Carl Robertson III as he goes into the back of the end zone for his receiver. This is the touchdown that ties up the game with Trey Thomas for his touchdown for the Beaumont Renegades. So as you saw the recap and the highlights, we will have more football for you, Arena Football 1 football in the second half here in Beaumont, Texas after this break.
You want soft?
Over the boards he goes.
Wrong building.
And it's a touchdown.
This is Arena Football 1. Walls, speed, impact. This game doesn't slow down. It closes in. 8 men, nowhere to run. Hockey speed, football violence. Don't blink, because in here, the ball never dies. Watch Arena Football 1 live all weekend long.
Whatever your game is, pain shouldn't stop you. At Beacon Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, we're here to help you move forward. From the sidelines to the operating room, from rehab to recovery, our team of experts provides the same world-class care trusted by the pros, so you can keep playing, working, and living without limits. Don't let pain hold you back. Schedule your appointment today at beaconortho.com.
Lateral G-force dampeners engaged.
0 to 60.
Burst propulsion activated. Aerobic capacity maximized.
Hydraulic extension vector enabled.
Threat detection engaged.
This monster is ready.
Minnesota Monsters. Get your tickets now.
Welcome back to the second half of Arena Football 1 football here in Beaumont, Texas. I'm your host, Lemont Williams, coming to you live from Doggett Ford Arena here in Beaumont, Texas. And as you can see on the graphics, the score is now 18-18 at halftime as the Beaumont Renegades late in the second quarter found a way to score to tie up this game. And as I mentioned before the break, it was very interesting, very exciting, and very competitive first half for both teams. The Oceanside Bombers jumped out there early with a quick 11-point lead, led by their quarterback, Mark Salzar. Salazar led him down the field. First 2 plays for a quick touchdown, and the defense of the Bombers sacked Carl Robertson III in the end zone for a safety, which gave him a quick 11 points. But it didn't take long for the Beaumont Renegades to get back into this game in the second series, led by their dual threat quarterback, Carl Robertson III. Put them on the board. Then you have the Bombers coming right back with another touchdown, led by their quarterback, Mark Salazar. Then right before halftime, you had to score 18-12, and the Beaumont Renegades scored a touchdown by Carl Robinson III finding Trey Taylor in the back of the end zone for a touchdown. So that gives us 18-18 all at second half. If you're watching online, be prepared for a very exciting second half, as the Beaumont Renegades deferred early in the first half, and they will receive the football here in the beginning of the third quarter. Kick is up, it's high, and it's returnable for the Renegades. Ball is picked up by number 14 for the Renegades, Dontrell Morrison, as he gets the football to the 15-yard line. And we have not seen the player to watch for the Beaumont Renegades, the quarterback, Andrew McBride. It's
During
been
the
all
return,
Paul Robertson
number
III.
8 receiving team, half the distance to the goal line, first down, Beaumont.
Actually, there's a flag on the Beaumont Renegades, so the ball will go backwards after that good kickoff return by Morrison. So leading the Beaumont Renegades offense back on the field here at the beginning of the third quarter will be their dual threat quarterback, second-year guy, and Carl Robertson III. Robertson III has been very, how can I say it, effective with the football for the Renegades in the first half, despite getting off to a slow start in the first series. He's able to lead his team back, tying up the game. Going deep on the first play of the third quarter, and he connects with his receiver, that's Zuri Davis, for the reception. So just like that, at the halftime, Coach Mayfield wants to make a mark against this Bombers defense, and he does that in the man-to-man defense. As you can see, Zuri Davis comes out of that post route, and Carl Robertson III hits him in stride as he's in the man-to-man defense against one-on-one against the defensive back, and he takes advantage of that, getting the reception, the first down, and great field position for the Renegades offense. Good tackle there on the outside by the Bombers, as the Renegades throws it to the outside. And it looks like that was Haney, number 1, with the excellent open field tackle. David Haney with the open field tackle for the Bombers. It's important for the Renegades to get some points on the board. It was always important to get points on the board, especially after halftime. You remember in the first half, the Renegades really didn't have momentum on their side until late in the second quarter. But here's another opportunity for them to get in, and that is a touchdown for the Renegades. And we have a player down on the field, and it's actually called a touchdown for the Renegades. Excellent play there.
Great timeout on the field
by Dontrell Morrison, fighting off the defenders, not giving up on the play, leaning into the end zone for a touchdown. Take a look at this replay here. Carl Robertson catches Morrison in the sweet spot of the defense. Morrison gets the football, feels the contact, takes the contact, falls into the end zone, and score for the Renegades. Players still down on the field, but right now the score is currently 24-18. Renegades takes the lead back here early in the third quarter. Player's been actually helped to his feet. Good sign there. He's able to walk off on his own power. Looks like that's number 2. Burns for the Bombers. Actually, he thought he could be able to walk off on his own. He's getting extra help by the coaching staff. Get another look at the replay here. Carl Robertson III finds Zuri Davis. Actually, that was Morrison on that reception. Takes the hit and falls into the end zone for the touchdown. Renegades has not been as great from the point after this season. Let's see if they get some luck here and get it through the uprights. Kick is up, and it is no good. So the Renegades continue to struggle from the kicking game as the score now is still 24. Well, now the new score is 24. Beaumont Renegades to the Oceanside Bombers 18. All right, kick is up, off, and not returnable for the Bombers. Here comes Salzar. Mark Salzar for the Bombers in their offense, first series of the third quarter. You know they got to be chopping at the bit after seeing the Renegades come out in their opening series and lead the offense down the field for a touchdown.
Want to send a shout out to our Pop Warner Beaumont Buffaloes.
Salzar in the shotgun position, opening up this series in the third quarter. Sends his man in motion. Wow, almost intercepted. Telegraph pass there by Salzar as he throws it almost in the hands of Alford for Kewan Alford for the Beaumont Renegades. You can see him doing the push-ups because he felt he had that interception. And he's punishing himself with those push-ups. Take a look at this replay here. Salzar just drops back, and the defensive players just read his eyes. I mean, just very telegraphic on that last play, trying to get the ball across the middle.
Special happy birthday to Don Ruley Jr. His birthday's on Tuesday, and he'll be turning 27.
Making it now 2nd and 10 for the Bombers. Salzar goes under the center. Let's see if it'll be a quick handoff to the running back in the backfield. No. Actually goes a quick pass to the outside to Crawford. Crawford loses 2 defenders, stays on his feet, and gets right back to the 25-yard line. Good effort there by Crawford to be able to get away from a couple of defenders to pick up some positive yards. Now we have 3rd down and 6 for the Bombers offense. Salazar is back in the shotgun. Drops back, finds his receiver. Oh! The receiver goes over the wall and falls in the seat. Did they call it a reception? And it's actually called a reception. Take a look at this play here. Salazar drops back, rolls to his left, and the receiver goes up high. It just goes right over the wall with the reception. First and 10 for the Bombers. Salazar has got his offense rolling now. Oh, have a flag. Might be a delay of game on the Bombers.
Delay of game, offense, 5-yard penalty, first down.
Actually a delay of game. Salazar has to watch the play clock, which is in the far left corner of the arena. Making it now first and 15 for the Bombers. Salazar goes to the outside to his favorite target throughout this game. That's Crawford. Crawford takes the hit, but nothing doing as the Renegades swarms to the football and bring them down in the open field. Brings up second down and 15.
Can we do it again? Come on! Y'all get quiet. What's wrong with y'all? Wake up! Make noise! I can hear you!
Bombers are still in the shotgun position. Quarterback Salazar, since his receiver in motion, throws it up very high with two defenders around his receiver, number 8, for incompletion.
Come on, Renegade fans! You better make noise for me! Come on! I still can't hear you!
Here we go, third down to 15 for the Bombers. Here comes the pressure from the outside. And Salazar felt the pressure early from the Renegades. Didn't settle his feet and released the football before his receiver came off the break. Now makes a huge fourth down play. Well, brings a fourth and 15. It looks like the Bombers is actually going to go for a field goal attempt on this play here.
These last few times are good, but come on. Let's raise our roof. Come on.
Kick is low. The kick was low, but the whistle was blown before the kick was blocked.
Prior to the snap, delay of game, offense, 5-yard penalty, fourth down.
Still fourth down. Delay of game called on the Bombers. Puts more pressure on the kicker now. High snap, kick is up, and it is Good. Great kick there for the Bombers. That brings the score now 24-21. The Beaumont Renegades still leading here with 6 minutes and 8 seconds to go. We'll take a media timeout, and when we come back from the break, we'll have more football here for you in Beaumont, Texas.
You want soft?
Over the boards he goes.
Wrong building.
And it's a touchdown.
This is Arena Football 1. Walls, speed, impact. This game doesn't slow down. It closes in. 8 men, nowhere to run. Hockey speed, football violence. Don't blink, because in here, the ball never dies. Watch Arena Football 1 live all weekend long.
You feel that? You feel that? It's that AF1. You feel that? What? Run for the city. Run. Rep your colors. Side by side. When the lights come on, we go high. AF1. The ball never dies.
Lateral G-force dampeners engaged.
0 to 60.
Burst propulsion activated. Aerobic capacity maximized.
Hydraulic extension vector enabled.
Threat detection engaged.
This monster is ready.
Minnesota Monsters. Get your tickets now.
Here we go again. That's going to leave a mark.
This is Arena Football 1.
This is what AF1 is all about.
The ball never dies.
He flipped over the wall and hung on.
The wall is waiting.
This is Arena Football 1.
No sideline.
He got lit up by the wall.
That's going to leave a mark.
No way out.
A hit like that only happens in Arena Football 1.
Because in here, the ball never dies.
Welcome back to Doggett Ford Arena here in Beaumont, Texas. I'm your host, Lemont Williams, and just like that, the Oceanside Bombers are back into this game, only down by 3 points, hitting the field goal, score now 24-21, and look at this kickoff return for the Beaumont Renegades. It started off promising, but it brought down was Morrison, number 14, gives the Renegades now 1st and 10. On the 10-yard line, I want to say. So Carl Robertson the third. Offense is back on the field. Coming out very hot at the halftime, leading the team down the field. Carl Robertson the third did, scoring on the opening series in the third quarter to steal the momentum back and the lead. So remember, it was 18 all at halftime. So their second series here in the third quarter. Up by 3 points, and Carl Robertson III is under the center. Quick handoff to his running back, or actually fullback. Did he fumble? Let's see. And he did. Wow. Huge turnover for the Renegades.
The fumble recovered by the defense. First down, Bombers.
And there it is, confirmation from the official. The Renegades fumbled the football. Huge break there for and turnover for the for the Bombers. Here's the replay. Carl Robertson hands it off to his fullback. See if we can see the football pop out. Yeah, right there at the end. Recovered by number 21 for the Bombers. Talk about a big break. That was huge for was it Thurman, number 21, recovering it for the Bombers. Now here comes Salzar back under shotgun position out to Crawford. And he's brought down by 2 defenders of the Renegades. Little to no gain on the play, making it 2nd and 10 with almost 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. And this third quarter went back quickly. Bombers, you got to be happy with the gift you got from that fumble recovery, but you have to capitalize on opportunities. Points off turnovers is huge on the road, especially for a team like the Bombers that's looking to get back in the winning category. Well, let's see what happened. Salazar looked like he got stepped on, but it was an incomplete pass to his receiver to the outside, number 14 for the Bombers. Lawson. So third down, a big third down here for the Bombers. They had the momentum after the turnover. I feel like they've been going backwards on the last two plays. Salazar in the shotgun position, goes deep, try to get it to his receiver that was crossing in the crossing route, which is an incomplete pass. Now it's fourth down. Looks like they're bringing out the field goal kicker again. If he hits this one, he'll tie it up. Make it 24 all. But right now the score is currently 24-21. Renegades over the Bombers. Snap is good, ball is up, and it's no good, and it's returnable for the Renegades. Returned by number 7, Malik Jones.
There is a flag on the play.
There's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Still waiting on the call from the official.
The field goal is no good. Kick catch interference on the kicking team. First down, Beaumont.
So, kick interference on the kicking team, which would be the Bombers.
Media timeout.
Taking a media timeout. We'll take a quick timeout, and we'll bring you more exciting football here next after this break in Beaumont, Texas.
You feel that? You feel that? It's that AF1. You feel that? What? Run for the city. Run. Rep your colors. Side by side. When the lights come on, we go high. AF1. The ball never dies.
It starts in a quiet, empty building, and the lights come on. Suddenly, you're not watching the game. You're inside it. Every step, every hit, you can feel it building, faster, louder, until there's no space left and no holding it back. This is Arena Football 1. Watch on Home Team Network.
Clarksville wasn't built quiet, now built loud, built proud, built fire. Built on boots, hit ground, no tire. Built on hearts that don't back down, go higher. No permission, we don't ask that. Keep the door, yeah, we crashed that. 48 inches wall, where you at? Running too wide, yeah, you need that. Yeah, no sidelines, ain't no safety. No soft land is gonna save me. You don't watch, now you feel me. All crowd standing, energy crazy. Show up early, stay late, feel the ground shake. No breaks, hear the sound, that's us. That's us, that's us.
Welcome back as the Beaumont Renegades now go with a quick running handoff to their running back. As we approach 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. The Beaumont Renegades still leads the game 24-21 here in the third quarter. The Bombers missed the field goal attempt opportunity, which gave the Beaumont Renegades opportunity to run it back, in addition to the flag that was thrown on the interference on the kickoff team, or the kicking team. So that leaves us here with Carl Robertson III. Dropping back in the pocket, feeling the pressure. Steps out and finds a wide open receiver. Oh, good move there by the receiver. Woo. Number 5, Trey Taylor, putting on the brakes and also picking up the first down for the Renegades. Take a look at that replay again. You can see the hard work of Trey Thomas. You can see Carl Robertson getting pressure down the middle, bounces to the outside. And look at Trey Taylor. Trey Taylor making a big move to get away from the first defender and had daylight to pick up the first down. Snap to Carl Robertson III. Pump fakes again. Got to get rid of it. And here comes the pressure from the left side, defensive end for the Bombers. That's how you pursue to the football. We're watching online, that was number 98, Rogers, closing in on Carl Robertson III for the sack. Should be 2nd and 15. Second and 16 for the Renegades. Robertson goes to his quick target for the reception, number 5, Trey Taylor. You know, these rosters just been updated. And that actually that pass was going deep. He's trying to get a flag on that one from Robertson III to Zuri Davis. No call, no flag on the call.
It's the end of the third quarter.
And that will bring us to the end of the third quarter with the Beaumont Renegades still leading the score 24 to the Oceanside Bombers 21. We'll take a quick timeout and we'll bring you more exciting football here at the start of the fourth quarter.
You feel that? This that AF1. What? Run for the city. Run. Rep your colors. Side by side. When the lights come on, we go high. AF1. The ball never dies.
He's already flying.
This is Arena Football 1.
Full speed at the snap.
The ball never dies.
Man, you can't defend that speed.
He's already at full speed before the snap.
Blink and you miss him.
You're not chasing him, you're surviving him.
He's gone just like that.
By the time you react, full speed, full chaos. He's gone. Because in here, the ball never dies.
Williams here at Doggett 4 Arena, and Carl Robertson III felt the pressure and brought down by the defensive line on that play there. And that's turnover on downs, which will give the ball back to the Bombers. Games, and you have Beaumont actually got a victory on the road, but haven't been home in quite some time, so they want to kind of build this momentum back up here in Texas. Salazar, oh, good pass from Salazar to Crawford. Very hard to bring Crawford down in the open field, as the Bombers pick up a first down on that reception. Here comes Salazar and the team down by 3 points in the fourth quarter, early in the fourth. Got out to a very hot start in the first quarter, put up 11 unanswered points. Salazar goes back to Crawford on that reception. Only picked up 2 yards for making a second down and 8 yards to go.
Even McBride said you aren't loud enough. Come on, McBride, tell him, get loud!
Ball is snapped. Here comes Salazar going deep, throwing it high to his receiver. Incomplete pass. Missed opportunity there for the Bombers. Pass was intended for number 14, Lawson. Salazar just threw it a little bit too much mustard behind the pass and way too high for his receiver. Let's see if the Renegades will dial up a blitz package up the middle to put some pressure in front of Salazar's face here on this play. Here come the blitz down the middle. Oh, good recovery defense there for the Renegades, and that's Isaiah Hall. Brings up fourth down, and the kicking team will come in for the Bombers. As you look at this replay here, you can see the pressure coming down the middle against Salazar. And he tried to squeeze the ball in there against 2 defenders for his receiver, but Isaiah Hall steps up big for the Renegades. Snap is up, kick is up, and it's no good. And it's returnable for the Renegades. Ball stayed with the Beaumont Renegades after that missed field goal attempt. So the score still remains 24 Beaumont Renegades, the Oceanside Bombers 21. Back at the quarterback position is their dual threat quarterback, Carl Robertson III, for the Beaumont Renegades in the shotgun position. Sends his receiver. Oh, looked like somebody jumped off sides for the Bombers, but here comes the receiver running down the sideline. Number 14, Dontrell Morrison. Morrison has been the most active wide receiver
Offside.
for the
Defense.
Renegades.
Penalty has declined. Result of the play is a first down.
So it was an offsides call on the defense, and it was declined based on that effort there, the outstanding effort by Morrison. Here's another look at it. Watch Morrison cuts against the grain. All the defenders on the left side or on the right side as he goes back to across the field and use the speed to be able to slow by a few more and to pick up the first down and more. So now the Renegades feel like they're in a position of power. First down to go. First and 10. Carl Robertson III goes under the center. Last time he was there, he handed the ball to the fullback. He does the same thing again. Giving it to his fullback, Trevor Stewart. About 4-yard gain. Robertson again, being very conservative on offense, trying to milk some of this clock with a 3-point lead. Under center. This time he decides to keep it with the pump fake. Picks up a lean forward and gets right back to the line of scrimmage for the Renegades. Actually give him 1 yard. Giving it now 3rd down and 5. For the Renegades. And that's kind of smart to be very conservative right now. Try to use enough of this clock for the Beaumont Renegades not be in the hurry. But you still have to add more points on it because you know the Bombers, the team, is not afraid to attack you offensively, even though they're struggling right now in the second half. Carl Robertson III gets it in the shotgun position, finds a receiver across the middle. Guess who? Dontrell Morrison, his favorite target throughout this game. And I don't know why he should stop going to him because it's been working for the Renegades offense here this evening in Beaumont, Texas. Picks up the first down. And enter into the red zone for the Renegades. Hand off to the fullback. Fumble, picked up by Carl Robertson III. Talk about being at the right place at the right time. Carl Robertson III. Ball goes right out of Trevor Stewart's hands. Picked up right there. You can see in the replay. Carl Robertson III trying to make something out of nothing. Robertson goes back to the shotgun position this time. Snap. Almost fumbled by Robertson. Throws it up and it's, could have been intercepted there by the Bombers. Had his hands on the football. Let me check the roster. Number 27, Washington. Jordan Washington, number 27, is disappointed with himself because he had an opportunity to get an interception and nothing but daylight to be able to return it for the Bombers. Third down and 10 for the Renegades. Looks like play happened a lot faster than anticipated. See how things kind of
Ruling on the field, the runner was down prior to the ball. Injury timeout. Media timeout.
Injury timeout as a player is down for the Renegades. And we'll take a break as well.
He's already flying.
This is Arena Football 1.
Full speed at the snap.
The ball never dies.
Man, you can't defend that speed.
He's already at full speed before the snap.
Blink and you miss him.
You're not chasing him, you're surviving him.
He's gone just like that.
By the time you react, full speed, full chaos. He's gone. Because in here, the ball never dies.
Here we go again. That's going to leave a mark.
This is Arena Football 1.
This is what AF1 is all about.
The ball never dies.
He flipped over the wall and hung on.
The wall is waiting.
This is Arena Football 1.
No sideline.
He got lit up by the wall.
That's going to leave a mark.
No way out.
A hit like that only happens in Arena Football 1.
Because in here, the ball never dies.
Clarksville wasn't built quiet, now built loud, built proud, built fire. Built on boots, hit ground, no tire. Built on hearts that don't back down, go higher. No permission, we don't ask that. Kick the door, yeah, we crashed that. 48 inches wall, where you at? Running too wide, yeah, you need that. Yeah, no sidelines, ain't no safety. No soft land is gonna save me. You don't watch, nah, you feel me. Whole crowd standing, energy crazy. Show up early, stay late, feel the ground shake. No breaks, hear the sound, that's us. That's us, that's us.
Whatever your game is, pain shouldn't stop you. At Beacon Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, we're here to help you move forward. From the sidelines to the operating room, from rehab to recovery, our team of experts provides the same world-class care trusted by the pros, so you can keep playing, working, and living without limits. Don't let pain hold you back. Schedule your appointment today at beaconortho.com.
Welcome back to Beaumont.
Review, the ruling on the field is confirmed. It is fourth down Beaumont. Please reset the game clock to 6:13.
All right, well, ball goes back to Beaumont as the clock got reset as well. They added some more time on it, so now we're sitting at 6 minutes and 13 seconds to go here in the game. Huge break there for Beaumont, though. Keep the football. even though it's 4th down. Keep your eye on the receivers on the far left side, crossing routes. Try to get the defense, confused, especially in the secondary. High snap out of the shotgun position, right across the middle. And it looks like it's a touchdown for the Beaumont Renegades on 4th down. Looks like that's number 2, Jaden, for the Beaumont Renegades. Good patience in the pocket there by Carl Robertson III. High snap, didn't get rattled even though he felt the pressure. Found his receiver or tight end coming across the middle. Jaden, number 2, for the touchdown. See Jaden telling Carl Robertson III, thanks, man, for finding me, as the Renegades score touchdown on 4th down late here in the 4th quarter. It's pushing the score up now to 30 to the Oceanside Bombers 21. And the mixed extra point is no good for the Beaumont Renegades. All right, here we go. As the Beaumont Renegades now score on that last series on the on the fourth down, making it a whole 9-point lead here in the 4th quarter. Kick is up and returnable for the Bombers. Good return so far, getting away from some defenders for the Bombers.
Return out to the 19-yard line. And there are flags on the play.
All right, let's see here. Got flags on the play from the kickoff.
There are fouls by both teams after the play. Unsportsmanlike conduct, number 21 on the receiving team. Unsportsmanlike conduct, number 7 on the kicking team. This is both of their first unsportsmanlikes of the game. 1st down, Beaumont.
All right, we have unsportsmanlike conduct on both teams. Kind of offset.
That's going to be a 1st down for Oceanside.
Gives Salzar the opportunity now to rally the troops and try to get back into this game. 5 minutes to go in this 4th quarter. Here comes the pressure, and he finds his receiver. Smart play there by Salzar. Even though he saw the pressure coming, he stood tall in the pocket and threaded the needle to his receiver, Lawson, number 14. Gain of 6, now to be 2nd down and 4 yards to go. Another quick pass to the outside to his receiver. Nice hard run. Puts his shoulder down in the chest of the defensive back. gets the first down, and things are starting to pick up, get a little chippy down there. But it'll definitely be a Bombers first down. Salazar brings his team back, leading them down the field in the shotgun position. Good defensive play there by the defensive line. Guess who? Sidney Jones. Man, he's been so active on that defensive line, bringing pressure up the middle, and just like on the last play, getting his hands up and knocking down the football. You're the Bombers, you got to play with a sense of urgency now as you're approaching 3 minutes to go in the game and down by 9 points. Salazar goes deep, and no one is deep besides one receiver and 2 defenders. Third down and 10 as the clock continues to run for the Bombers on the road. Salazar in the shotgun position, pressure coming out. Throws it high. Didn't feel like his receiver was ready to receive the football. Passes high, out of bounds. Actually hits a fan. Hits a fan, and hope the fan is okay down there on the sideline. Got to pay attention when you're on the sideline. Here at any arena football game, because you can, by any second, football can come your direction. Here comes the field goal opportunity for the Bombers. Kick is up, and it is good. Nice kick there by the Bombers to get the ball through the net. We'll have a media timeout. And take a real quick timeout with 1 minute and 29 seconds to go here in the game. We'll bring you more football after this short break.
This is Arena Football 1.
Welcome to the fastest game on turf.
The ball never dies.
This is what AF1 is all about.
You want soft?
Let's go!
Wrong building.
Hits like that only happen in Arena Football 1.
Walls.
There's no escape on this field.
Speed.
To the house.
Impact.
This is why you tune in.
This game doesn't slow down. It closes in. Because in here, the ball never dies. This is Arena Football 1.
Unbelievable!
The ball never dies.
This is Arena Football 1.
8 men.
Hey, you're going to remember that one.
Nowhere to run.
Only in AF1.
Hockey speed.
Another one.
Football violence.
Unbelievable.
Small field.
Welcome to the wall.
Big collisions.
This is what AF1 is all about.
Don't blink. Because in here, the ball never dies.
Lateral G-force dampeners engaged.
0 to 60.
Burst propulsion activated. Aerobic capacity maximized.
Hydraulic extension vector enabled.
Threat detection engaged.
This monster is ready.
Minnesota Monsters. Get your tickets now.
Welcome back to Doggett Ford Arena here in Beaumont, Texas. I'm your host, Lemont Williams, as the Bombers was able to, almost made it. Did he go in? Yes, it did. Wow, what a kick.
For the upright, ruling on the field.
Kickoff team made the deuce. So they add 2 more points on that. I'm just going to give him kudos for making the field goal, and watch this kick here. Goes right in the upright, right there for the deuce. Minute and 22 seconds to go. Carl Robertson III, and the offense has an opportunity to seal this victory at home. They can protect the football and run out the clock. False start on the offense.
False start, number 61, offense. The goal line, first down.
Got to pay attention to the offensive line. Here's the advantage. You know the snap, not the defensive line, so you got to pay attention.
It's the 1-minute timeout.
And we come down to the 1-minute warning for the game.
This is Arena Football 1.
Welcome to the fastest game on turf.
The ball never dies.
This is what AF1 is all about.
You want soft?
Let's go!
Wrong building.
Hits like that only happen in Arena Football 1.
Walls.
There's no escape on this field.
Speed.
To the house.
Impact.
This is why you tune in.
This game doesn't slow down. It closes in. Because in here, the ball never dies. This is Arena Football 1.
Unbelievable!
The ball never dies.
This is Arena Football 1.
8 men.
Hey, you're going to remember that one.
Nowhere to run.
Only an AF1.
Hockey speed.
Another one.
Football violence.
Unbelievable.
Small field.
Welcome to the wall.
Big collisions.
This is what AF1 is all about.
Don't blink. Because in here, the ball never dies.
Lateral G-force dampeners engaged.
0 to 60.
Burst propulsion activated. Aerobic capacity maximized.
Hydraulic extension vector enabled.
Threat detection engaged.
This monster is ready.
Minnesota Monsters. Get your tickets now.
Welcome back to Doggett Ford Park Arena here in Beaumont, Texas, and ending the 1-minute mark. And Carl Robertson III gets pressure, throws deep, and guess what? Intercepted. Intercepted by the Bombers. And here they come. What a break there for Oceanside Bombers.
Wow. Roughing the passer, number 33, defense. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot, automatic first down.
Wow. And just like that, Beaumont gets a break, roughing the passer against the Bombers, which negates the interception and gives the Renegades the football back. Just when you thought the Bombers had a chance to get a chance to win this game. Huge break there for the Renegades. Ball is snapped and handed to the running back, well, receiver slash running back on that play, number 8. Ball was handed off to Vincent Wilkinson as he tries to protect the football. And the Bombers are trying to rip it out of his arms, rightfully so. Trying to get another turnover. Looks like timeout is called.
Timeout.
Clock stop.
Oceanside, their second of the half.
Oceanside called the timeout. Slow down this clock. 33 seconds to go here on the road. I tell you, this game has been so entertaining and fun to watch throughout these four quarters. Oceanside Bombers came out, lighting it up, quick strike. First 2 plays of the game, touchdown, and defense helped them out with a sack, safety sack, which gave them 2 points, gave them a quick 11 points early in the first quarter. It took the Renegades to their second series offensively to get on the board and make it a game, and this hasn't been stopped, hasn't slowed down ever since. Both teams going back and forth with each other, putting up points on the board, but right now the Renegades is controlling the lead with a 4-point lead with 33 seconds to go and the football. Hand off to the fullback, Stewart. Stewart hits the ground. And it sounds like the Oceanside will take their last and final timeout of the game.
Oceanside, their final timeout of the half.
Smart to use all your timeouts. You can't take them home with you. Big shout out and kudos to our starting quarterback for the Renegades. You have 27 seconds to go. You're telling your guys to hold on to the football, protect the football at all costs. On this third down, it's 2 yards to go. Looks like the offensive line moved. Looks like the offensive line moved. False start.
Number 61, offense, 5-yard penalty, third down.
Never a good look. Then you push it back to third down and possibly 7 yards to go for the first down. Changes the whole dynamic now of the play calling for the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, Carl Robertson III. But the philosophy still stay the same. Protect the football. Do not fumble the football on the 15-yard line. Robertson keeps it, Escapes to the outside. And it looks like that would do it because the Oceanside Bombers used their last timeout prior to that play. And with that being said, that will wrap this game. That will give the Beaumont Renegades the opportunity to seal this game at home. 30-26 over the Oceanside Bombers. So very competitive, entertaining game for the last 4 quarters. But the Oceanside Bombers ran out of timeouts, and the Beaumont Renegades quarterback Carl Robertson III ran to the left side to pick up some positive yards and run out the rest of the clock. As the Beaumont Renegades returns home from being on the road for the last couple of weeks to return to the winning category or the winning column, picking up another victory at home over the Oceanside Bombers, 30-26. That's our final score, and then for everyone that's watched us on the HTN Sports Network, we appreciate you for looking at the game and watching us throughout the game. Until we meet again, y'all have a safe weekend. Oh, pleasure.